Hey, this is Brian Jones from eLearning Art. Today I'm going to show you how to create a dolly effect in PowerPoint using still images. And let me just go ahead and show you the effect. So basically, we will have a guy who is looking like he's walking, and the camera is following him as he walks down a hall towards us. And this is all done in PowerPoint. And yes, it doesn't look exactly like a movie, but we're just trying to recreate the effect in PowerPoint. And I will give you the source files. And with the animations and the images all there, the animations will be pre-built so that you can follow along with the lesson. But let's go ahead and get into it. Now, what I have here is let me open the selection and visibility pane so we can see everything. What I have here is two different images. I have the background image and I have the character image. And for this effect to work properly, you'll need to have these separated so that you can have the motion of the person and the motion of the background be different. But one thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to have the background a lot bigger than what the work area is, the slide area. And let me just show you, I have this little zoom box. That's actually the size of the PowerPoint screen there, and you'll see how much bigger that background is. Now, I applied a blur effect in PowerPoint, which is very easy to do with some picture artistic effects, and that's I can show you that in a different lesson. But if your image isn't big enough and you apply an effect like that, you actually won't be able to tell that it wasn't high enough resolution. Plus, you're putting the focus more on the character. But let's go ahead and get into this. So what I have here is let's just start with duplicating this and stripping out the animations. So let me pull these all out. We'll delete those. So now I don't have any of the animations. You'll see I have the background that's too big. For the walking effect, what I did was I applied a teeter effect. So if you go to add animation, and I think it is in the emphasis. Do we see teeter? All right, let's go to more effects. And there's our teeter. Let's just click OK. And if we were to preview this right now, that's the teeter, and it's just going to do one. So let's go ahead and actually apply a few of these. Looks like the selection visibility thing closed. Let's go to effect options on this animation. And let's go ahead and repeat this 5 times, and it's going for 1 second. That's fine. Okay, so now we have the teeter going for 5 seconds. So now what we're trying to do is we're also trying to have it look like he's walking down the hall, so we need to be zooming out. And the way we're going to achieve that is click on the background, and we're going to add an animation, and we're going to use the grow shrink. And it's actually, we're going to want to apply a shrink to it so that it's zooming out. So let's go ahead and go to effect options. We'll take this down to 50% is actually great. And now let's try that. Okay, so now let's actually start with previous here, and let's see what that looks like. See, now the problem is it looks like he's walking diagonally down the hall instead of walking straight down towards it. So what we need to do is add a pan effect, and also you'll see that the image ran off the background, and that's fine. So we need to actually apply kind of a pan effect here. So if we click on the background and we add another animation and we do it as a line, and now this is just going to be a little bit of trial and error. You grab the endpoint, and let's make it the same height there, and let's just try that, and we'll see how this works. Oh, didn't quite look right. So, oh, you know what? I didn't apply it to I didn't make it start with previous. So it did them as two separate animations. Now let's try it again. So now it will actually do the shrink and the pan at the same time. And that looks funny. Looks like there was a let's go effect options. I think there's, yep, a smooth start and smooth finish. We want to remove those. And you'll see this is how it goes with doing these animations, is it just takes a little bit of trial and error. So that looked better, but now the length, the guy is walking longer than the zoom is happening. So let's go back to our animation pane and let's take these and actually make them match 5 seconds. And we'll take this and we'll make that 5 seconds. And now let's try previewing this. Yeah, it hung up a little bit, but that's just my computer. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. So that's how you would create a Dolly effect in PowerPoint using still images. If you wanted to take it one more level and you needed to record it as a video, you actually can do that and then insert it into any other program. And I have another video that shows you how to do that. But as promised, I do have a bonus for you guys that have some additional character images that you can play around with and some backgrounds, so you can do more effects like this. Thanks so much for sticking around. And if you could do me a favor and like this video, that would mean a whole lot to me so that I know that you guys are enjoying these lessons. And if you want to see more lessons like this, please take a second and subscribe. I have a few recommendations of other videos here on the screen that you can click on, as well as in the show notes. But thank you so much for your time and have a great day.